So this week, I have a question for you. Are you the type of person that wants to stand out or get noticed? Now, at first blush, it may sound like it's the same thing, stand out or get noticed. But what I mean by each is, are you the type of person that wants to stand out in a crowd? Or would you prefer to get noticed for the right reasons? I can tell you personally, I'm on B. I want to get noticed for the right reasons. And if I'm being honest, being a shorter, heavier type person, I don't want to be noticed for being the fattest guy in the room. I would prefer to get noticed for being well dressed. I would prefer to get noticed for having good taste in my clothing and, other personality traits like speaking well, like I barely do on these videos. There are so many things that you can do to control whether you stand out in a crowd or if you're getting noticed for the right reasons. And I have to go back to fit, fabrics, and fashion. First, let's look at fit. There are things that I have done with this blazer. This is actually a suit jacket, but there are things that I've done with the fit that I believe will help me get noticed. As an example, I call this a peekaboo cuff. This is one of those where I make the cuffs long enough and the sleeve length of the jacket long enough to where it sees just about 1/4 inch of my shirt. Another thing you can do is the length of your jacket. I like a length that is about medium of length. But if you want to slenderize yourself, get a little bit longer jacket. And the look it's kind of incredible how it slenderizes you. Now let's look at fabrics. You may be one that wants bright colors. You may want to pop. You may want to stand out. And like me, my whole wardrobe is basically blue. Right today, I have a blue suit on with a blue shirt underneath it. And I have all types of different blue shirts to choose from. Now, let's take a look at fashion. There are so many things you can do from a fashion perspective. I am wearing a shirt that requires cufflinks. So I have this French cuff. I chose to put my monogram on there. It's just a nice touch to kind of get noticed. And it spells jam, so You see that I have a pocket square today. I rarely wear those, but if I'm dressing up for an occasion and I really want to get noticed for looking my best or dressing well, then I may do a pocket square to match. So regardless of whether you are a standout in the crowd or a get noticed for the right reasons type person, I want to leave you with this. This is a quote from the famous philosopher Dolly Parton. And Dolly Parton said, "Find out who you are and then do it on purpose." Find out who you are and then go about doing it on purpose. I think that is so great. And I want to challenge you today to answer a question below. I want you to tell me, are you a person that about 80% of the time at least wants to stand out in the crowd? Or are you B, a person who wants to get noticed for the right reasons? Now, there are no wrong answers. I'm just really curious and I want to get to know you better.